We got to talk about Kevin Hart. We broke a lot of stories over the weekend about this alleged extortion attempt against Kevin Hart, and it's something Kevin tried to get in front of, but let me just show you the picture. There is a 4-minute and 47-second videotape that somebody produced. It starts with Kevin snuggling with this woman here. And what happened is a very highly produced video, and it goes from that picture to a cut, and then it goes inside of a bedroom.
Is she the extortionist?
No, we do not know who the extortionist is. It's a good question. We don't know who it is. It cuts to a bedroom scene, and you don't see, we're not going to show you this, but you don't see anybody on the bed, but you hear what sounds like sexual activity.
Right.
It cuts again to a man walking around the bedroom.
Do you love this job, though, or what? You must really love this job. Right?
Well, I mean, this is. I'll tell you what's interesting about this.
Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
What's interesting about this is this was an 8-figure extortion attempt on Kevin Hart. An 8-figure extortion attempt.
If it was 5 or 6 figures, do you think he would have done it?
That's a really good question.
I'm just asking.
I don't know. That's actually, you know what? That's actually a really good question.
Well, hold on.
It got as high as 8 figures.
You think just the price is what stopped it? I
mean,
mean,
no, but that's a good question. I don't know.
If she said, "Give me $100,000, no more extortion," maybe that would have. He maybe would have settled it.
That's a fair question, Charles.
I think the 8 figures. There's no way you're paying 8 figures.
Well, guys, Harvey, like you said, Kevin is trying to get in front of this, and that's why he put out that apology video on Saturday.
Just so you know, this apology video came out before anybody knew that there was an extortion tape that was being, that they were trying to get money for.
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did. And in doing that, I know that I'm going to hurt the people closest to me, who I've talked to and apologized to, being my wife and my kids. It's a moment. It's a moment when you know you're wrong, and there's no excuses for your wrong behavior. At the end of the day, man, I just simply got to do better. But I'm not going to also allow a person to have financial gain off of my mistakes. And in this particular situation, that's what was attempted.
So he's saying there was an extortion attempt.
Right, but what he didn't say what he did on the tape, but it certainly sounds like he's saying the video that we saw.
Well, it sounds like he cheated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's not mince words. It sounds like he cheated, and he's getting in front of the story because he knew that this was coming out. Because what happened was, and this is what I'm told, that whoever was doing this, and like you asked, was it the woman? They don't know whether it's that woman. They don't know whether it's somebody who got hold of her iPhone or somebody who planted an iPhone in that bedroom. So they're not sure. The law enforcement is on the case, but when you see the video, though, is he posing for the video? Is he acting like he knows? You see, what happened was they ended up, whoever did this just started sending the video around, and they sent us a copy of this. Again, we're not going to show you the bedroom stuff, but we have talked to his people about this, and they acknowledge, look.
It's clearly an orchestrated film, okay, because there's different parts to the whole situation. There's like part A, B, and C, and I think that it's obvious, though, that someone had to be in on this, like multiple people.
So, okay, whatever it is, they're trying to figure out who. They've got law enforcement on it, but whoever it is was really angry at Kevin Hart. And I want to show you something. The one thing we are going to show you from the tape is in the middle of this 4-minute and 47-second tape, there's a scroll, and we're going to roll the scroll here. Here's what it says. The real reason Kevin Hart orchestrated the Texas Hurricane Relief Fund, this so-called good deed, was done to get ahead, as he knew this damaging footage was one click away from being exposed as the liar and cheater he is. Kevin Hart was privy to me wanting to expose him, as I have made countless attempts to expose this information to various blogs in an attempt to also get paid. They're admitting extortion. However, Kevin Hart was tipped off every time and most likely paid them off, as they would not take on the story. Hence why I am exposing him in this way for free. Hence why he started the Texas Relief Fund. This is an attempt to play hero to gain credibility once this is released, and then it goes on. But it's interesting that this person seems to be saying, we tried to get this out, but Kevin was paying off people. frankly, we never saw this video until
That's why I
Sunday.
asked about the price tag.
Harvey, don't you think part of this is the fact that like guys like Kevin Hart and Tiger Woods feel such a pressure to create an impression for themselves on social media, to curate this life for themselves and get people to buy into that, that when this happens and it's exposed that they're not who they pretend to be on social media, it's like it's more shocking, and the person who's extorting him feels like...
Is the public over it, though? Or you think that there's still a lot of people that believe in this hagiographic life?
I think to some extent the public's over this stuff. I think it's so oversaturated that this happens over and over and over again that it doesn't have the impact. It's almost like, you know, when the Paris Hilton sex tape came out, everybody was like, oh my God. And now whoever has the next one, it's like, oh, another sex tape.
Yeah, but Tiger Woods came out and people went crazy for that.
I know, but at a point...
Because it broke the impression that people had of Tiger Woods.
Well, what you're saying, Evan, actually...
But I think that now we've stepped down from there, though, don't you agree? I mean, like Kevin Hart and Tiger Woods, if this happened before Tiger Woods, it would be more alarming, probably, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
I think
it's
you're
a
right.
gradient slide downward.
But to Evan's point, they actually, in this 4-minute and 47-second video, one of the things they have in there, which kind of goes along with the scroll that we just read, they put some of Kevin Hart's comments that he made on The Breakfast Club.
Right.
And this is what they put in Kevin's words to Charlamagne the God.
You're a superstar now, so I'm sure you get a different type of woman thrown at you all the time.
You do, man, but today, at today's time, man, like it's
not worth it.
Yeah, it's too risky. I wouldn't be a good cheater right now because I don't feel like I can trust you to cheat. So you wouldn't want to cheat with me because I'll be questioning you. What you taking a picture? What you doing?
Right.
Hey, what you doing? Why you going in there? What you doing? You about to post that? It's too much. There's no sanity that comes with it. So why risk it?
That's totally normal though for him to say that type of thing because he is married. So
Yeah,
if
but
anybody
no,
says
but
are you
Raquel,
cheating, he's like, yeah.
no, you're missing something. I think what he's saying in this video is not, I shouldn't be cheating, because on the one hand, he kind of said, I'm older now, I shouldn't do this. What he says at the end is, it's not that I shouldn't be cheating, it's that if I cheat, I'm going to get caught.
Well, he just gave the tell. He probably knows he's in trouble in this interview because it's like Shakespeare, doubt does protest too much. So he's probably given a tell in that interview by accident.
Yeah, I mean, the interview was a while ago, but again, we don't know how long this has been going on. Yeah. And we don't know when he...
But Harvey, I mean, he also had a Miami incident, though, that looked pretty crazy also. I mean, that was just a couple months ago. So that was the first red flag. And now this, so it's looking like, damn, Kevin, you're sitting there really getting tricky.
Can I say this? I'm disappointed in Kevin Hart. I am. As a fan of Kevin Hart, I like Kevin Hart. To see this happen to him where he's out there and he's saying, I cheated on my pregnant wife and I betrayed my family, to me, that's disappointing.
You know what? It's interesting because we got a picture of his wife, and she's out there, and if you take a look, prominently, she's wearing the wedding ring, and she's actually showing it.
Because, Harvey, she's not going nowhere. She already was a side girl, and she got moved up to make it first place to be the wife.
Like,
so anything else like this happened.
She got called up from the main team.
No, I'm just saying, if you're already the side girl, right, and you get them the same way you get them, same way you lose them. So this is not nothing new.
Hey, Van, you know what she is? She's the matrimonial version of Dip. He went from ESPN Espanol to
right. Wait a minute. Educate me. Tell me what the rules are. So if she's a side girl and she moves up as a result of that, then what's the rules?
Listen, if you're the side girl, right, and then you automatically move up to the main position, you already knew because you already side girl. He was already tricky when you got him.
All right, well,
so
you got to protect your investment. Come on, man. This is like a guidebook now. I'm already writing the post-swamp vacation guide. I got to add this stuff to it. I mean, this is great.
If you need advice, I'll help you and show you how to cheat. It's fine.
Thank you. No, I don't need that kind of advice. But now I know what the rules are.
Hi, I'm Lauren Coleman from Tulare, California. I think that the extortionist was too greedy. I actually don't think they want money at all. I think they wanted to just expose him, and with that much money, they knew he'd come forward. That's my opinion.
Well, I want to do one quick PS on this thing. This is the craziest part.
That's a good theory, by the way.
Here's what we found out. This is the craziest part. That woman who you see in the picture, she hired a lawyer. Her lawyer contacted Kevin Hart's people and said, we will take a polygraph test if you pay us in the mid-six figures. Mid-six figures to take a polygraph test.
And I know, Harvey, you're saying we can't make sense of this, but that only thing that hints at is that nothing really happened and that she's willing to say that while taking a lie detector test, right?
That's the rational side of it.
Yeah,
Because why else would Kevin pay her to take it?
This doesn't happen in France, people. It does not happen in France. Just so everybody's clear about that, okay?
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.